dokie. Is that not streaming? Oh, there we go. Woohoo. There we go. Woohoo. Okay, audio sounds fine. Can you believe it, guys? Live stream. Only a week away. Only but a small time away. Okay, where's the server? Let me send the link. Alright, perfect. Let me mute that. Okay, who's on? No one as of yet. Okie dokie. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna wait for a sec. See who gets on. Oh man. Okie dokie, already got one watcher. Let's see. Okie dokie, I'm just gonna send a link to a couple folks. You will suffer with my typing. Alrighty. Me streaming. Alright. 2 people on. That's probably just me and Max. But that's still perfectly fine. Let's see. I'm gonna wait a minute or two, see who gets on, and then, yeah, I'll probably just get to it. Not gonna be a particularly crazy, well, I mean, I kind of do want to experiment a little bit. Oh my god, that's bright. There we go. I do kind of want to experiment a little. I'm gonna add Blaine, and then I think I'll mess around a tiny bit. Change my stuff around. You'll never guess who this is. Oh my god. Hello. Funny individual. I know who you are. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Funny Shark. Okay, so yeah, TLDR, this one's gonna be nothing too crazy. Mostly just an experiment more than anything. I know what you very funny. Yeah, this one's gonna be more of an experiment. I'm still feeling a little but like, I might as well do something in the meantime. I've been getting a lot more fonts recently. I looked around on Fontesk for some new stuff. There's definitely some cool stuff in there. Isver is one I really want to use for something. This is a cool font. I like this one a lot. But I'm going to stick to the pixel look. I'm sure I have a couple that I could use for this. Bite size is a little bit too blocky, I think, for this one. Actually, maybe not. What if I lower this to 50? Let's see what. Oof. Okay, I don't know why the exclamations are so far apart. If anybody has any good typefaces that are like pixely that they want to recommend, I'd appreciate that. I definitely gotta find more. What the fuck? That actually doesn't look bad. Not a huge fan of the gigantic spaces in between, but it could be worse. Let me see. So this one would probably make more sense typographically, because this is like contrasting with the taller font, but not sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna mess around a little bit. No, definitely not. Oh my god, I forgot. This font is called Estrogen. What the freak? Ooh, group text might be good for this, actually. No, never mind, it's serifed. I can't do that. It's not gonna look right. Okay, I guess I'll just stick to... This is pixeled. I guess I'll just stick to pixeled for now. This is probably the best I can do. So I'm gonna mess around a little bit with the actual, like... I'm gonna try and use textures, which isn't something I usually do. Let's see. Yeah, normally I don't do something this designed, but I want to see if I can do it a bit faster. Let's see how this works. Oh god. That is rough. Here we are. Okay. I have everything on my screens. Let's give it a try. Okay, first off, let me put in Blaine before I do anything else, because I keep forgetting to do that. Eleanor should probably be... There we go. And we'll add in Blaine. Actually, let me mark her down real quick. So I definitely got to do, like, an actual design for Blaine. I've kind of just been making her like a buff dog. I definitely want her to have like a more unique look though. Not sure she looks quite iconic as I'd like her to be. Here we go. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm kind of just tempted to use the sketch and just polish this. This is honestly like, it has like a vibe about it that I really like. Let's see. I'm sure I could probably figure something out with this. Here we go, arms. Yeah, she's definitely very buff. I'll give her that. Let me see, what are her arms gonna be like? Should probably taper off a bit wider over here. Brick shithouse shaped? Duly noted, I guess. What's a brick shithouse like look like? I live in funny land. I've never seen a brick shithouse before. There we go. Mabo shaped? Oh my goodness. So just a circle, basically. Is that what we're going with? Let me try and give her some more distinctive hair, actually, while I'm at it. This shape is too good. I use this for like all my characters. It's giving me same face syndrome. but I want hers to have a shape to it. Now, Blaine uses a lot of circles. Oh, wait, never mind. That works. There we go. Oh, I gotta talk to Mabo. I haven't talked to Mabo in a bit. Did you see he finished up the Millie and Moxie animation that he'd been working on for like a month or two? I think he finished in like a few days, but he had to set it aside for a little bit. I haven't yet. It's so good. It came out really good. He like shaded it and everything. It's crazy. Ooh, what if I make Blaine's hair like kind of curly like that? I think that'd be cute. And looks like a little neat little. Let's try that. Maybe not as exaggerated as this. Maybe a little less. I do want her to keep that kind of circular silhouette. Here we go. I wonder if he'll be at MFF. I mean, maybe. I don't see why not. I think he went last year, didn't he? Although personally, I think he should take a break. Like, I mean, like moving that far out is pretty crazy. And then like still working like nuts. Like, I don't know. The man has a work ethic which is downright shocking to me sometimes. There we go. I'm really glad for him though. He moved out. Definitely doing a lot better now from what I hear. Let me see. I'm gonna get Blaine's little fluff going over here. Like that little bit under her hair. I am literally just inventing Blaine's whole character. My struggle with Cutlass has kind of had me trim down who I spoke with. Yeah, I don't blame you. I feel like this past month everybody's kind of been like really busy. But yeah, I can imagine the Cutlass would just have absolutely tanked how much time you have to do stuff with. Because it's probably a ton of work. But it's going well, right? I mean, like it's making progress. And you're doing a really good job with it. It's work, it's organizing, and it's dreading what I can and can't. Well, I mean, like, the car seems to run fine, insofar as what you've told me. Like, uh, I feel like if there was anything that was unfixable, you probably would have noticed by now. Yeah, the one just needs the fender fix up, yeah. Because it keeps scraping on the wheel, right? God, she wants this burger so bad. I'll probably have her tail kind of whisking over a little bit, too. Just to balance it out. Although, I should probably make a bit of space for the graphics now that I think about it. I scraped it on my trek to the store earlier. Well, that's good. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. That's not good. Oh my goodness. For a second, I thought you were like, you like picked it up or something. Like you got the new fender. You scrapped it. on the... Oh, like you got rid of the old one. Okay, that makes more sense. If you scraped it, that would not have been good. That would have been very bad. Took a turn too fast. No. Sorry, I got confused. Let's see. I think this is good. I might erase a teeny bit of this just so it's easier to... Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna need that for the color. It's just there, I just heard the funny... that's freaky. That's concerning as hell. I mean, I know you're really worried, but, I mean, insofar you've described things to me, it sounds like the project is going really good. Like, considering how classic cars tend to have a lot of shit wrong with them, I'd say it's going pretty great, all things considered. Yeah, okay, this should be good. And I should be able to just add in the color for Blaine here. She is just like yellow, so. Oh, whoops, let me erode that a little bit. Okay. I don't exactly have a reference for what kind of yellow she is, but I need it to contrast well, I know that much. It's going fine. I'm mostly looking forward towards tons of upgrades next spring. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I imagine this is probably like a year-long project. Like this is not something small by any means. 3 to 4 years? What? Would you buy a dragon? I didn't know it'll need a new engine. What? I didn't know that. Why is it so much? I had no idea it was that bad. I mean, like, is the engine that bad? It doesn't need a new engine, but you want. All right, if you say so. I put my faith in your judgment. Oh, that looks really good, actually. It's a nice little effect there. Jeez, okay, 3 to 4 years is a very different story than what I was understanding. Want to enjoy the current motor with small downtimes to each fix. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, engine is huge. That's like months of work. That's nuts. Slow burn, but I know if anyone can get it done, it's you. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I know it's gonna go very well. Plus, that's crazy impressive. I don't know how that. I have not. I personally would not have the skill to even remotely attempt something like that. That's really impressive. What color shirt would Blaine have? I'll stick to the color palette, I think. YouTube and autistic car friends. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you're stronger than I am. I don't think I could possibly do something like that. I'm nowhere near skilled enough. But it's really impressive that you're doing it. You're doing a really good job. The car's gonna come out great. I just know it. Let's see. Neither am I. Just figuring it out as you go. Fair enough. But I think you're going to do wonderfully. I believe in you. Yeah. Okay, her ears are going to be a problem. I can never figure out the color of her ears. I just have to sit down and actually design her someday. Like, I keep putting it off. Which is not good, because she's actually, like, kind of prominent now in the story. I do like this kind of color palette for her, though. I think it looks good. Teeny bit warmer than that. Yeah, like this. This is good. I think this is, like, perfect for her. So Blaine should probably be slightly behind Eleanor. Oh, okay. That's gonna cause some problems. Creed, it does work good. Yeah, I like this kind of yellowy palette for her. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, this is gonna cause some problems. Okay, I think I see how to do this now. Now this part shouldn't be too crazy. I don't want to chop off, like I don't want to like clip out too much of Blaine. Let me see. Okay, this can stay. Part of his face can stay. What will that look like? Okay, that's gonna look a bit odd. Okay, and then the part of the tail maybe. There we go. I think that's good. And then I just need to shade. Let's try that. Damn, okay, that's not as effective as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. Let's try this. Use my watercolor. Warm her face a little bit. That area back there. Oh, and the white for her shirt. I almost forgot. Oh my goodness, why does it keep doing that? You can't really see it, but my my tab is being a little funky sometimes. I don't know what's up with that. Let me see. Okay, let me just grab the shading color from this. From the multiply. Plain OG. And then this is just plain. And now for the multiply. Okay, this is a lot easier once I've actually kind of figured out the style. Earlier I was struggling a lot because I had no idea what I was doing. Make this smaller. Okay, I forgot how aggressive this color actually is. And her arm. And her chest. Technically speaking, all of this should be shaded, actually. Damn, that doesn't look right. I guess maybe only this part? Yeah, that makes a bit more sense now. And then maybe this part of her arm, too. Put some rim light here. And a bit there, too. There we go. Oh my goodness, there's 5 people watching. Hello, everyone. Okay, we've added Blaine. I might need to make her a bit more contrasting. I can't be the only one chatting. I mean, it's fine. Mark was here earlier, and Mark was definitely really fun to talk to. And you are very fun to talk to as well. Okay, so this has to be Friday. Yes, you're very fun to talk to. Accept the little compliment. I'm working as I chat, or trying to. I figured. Most people tend to watch streams like multitasking. That's pretty normal. Okay, let's see. Her hair is still a little darker than I'd like it to be. So it seems like the general rule I found for shading with sunlight is that the lower color is actually the more saturated one. And that seems to provide like a more sunny kind of look. Insofar that I'm aware. Okay, let's see. I might need to erase it. Yeah, this is kind of making it hard to tell where she is. Oh, but also doesn't look right without it. That's a little better. Okay. Let me actually just mess with the color of it a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. Oh my god, my head just started hurting. Is it a curiosity? Yeah, okay, it's like actually just designed for that. Okie dokie. Let me actually, what happens if I shade her entire arm over here? It does look a bit odd. Problem is just I need her to have more contrast. Maybe something like this might be good. Yeah, I really need her to contrast from Eleanor. It's a little too much contrast, though. Actually, yeah, that should be good. Unless I was right before. Let me see, what does that look like before? I'm trying both, let's see. Okay, I won't quite decide just yet. For now, I think I'm just gonna extend the canvas a teeny bit. And now I'm gonna start with the designy stuff that I was talking about earlier. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, damn it. Still. She needs a little more contrast. Maybe that should do it. Maybe if I should just treat her hair the same way I treated Eleanor's. Let's see if that works. Also, I hope everyone's doing good tonight. It has been a very warm October so far, I've noticed. The weather is not at all what I thought it was going to be. I expect it to be so much cooler, like right now. But it is not cool. It is very warm, actually. Here we go. Okay. That's a bit better, actually. Her face is still a little too bright. It's a little too dark. There we go. Let me try something real quick. I need to make her contrast a teeny bit more. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's not. That's not supposed to be like that. So I'm gonna cheat a little. Okay, that should work just fine for the intended purposes. Okay, how's this gonna work? Okay, first things first, need a border. I'm just gonna eyeball this. It's been a very long time since I've tried like a full proper design thing like this. I don't think I've ever done it, actually, with my regular art. At least I haven't done it in a very long time. Let me see. I don't know how I feel about that. Trying to figure out the vision of this. Like, where is this going? What kind of look do I want to go for? Or some pieces, or some ready pieces to get imprinted as post. Yeah, for sure. I was actually, I was gonna discuss that with a friend of mine actually, because I've been thinking about trying to actually do merch soon, like literally like getting stuff printed at some point. I don't know where the hell I'd begin with that, but I'm definitely gonna start asking people for help because I've considered doing it for a really long time, and I am now starting to get people like just straight up asking me like, "Oh, do you have prints of this?" And I'm like, "What?" I didn't think there'd be buys entire stock. Yeah, I appreciate that. I didn't think there'd be quite as much demand as like. It's been at least like 5 or 6 people now that have like asked me like, "Oh, do you have prints of this?" And I'm like, no. I just never really assumed that uh, people would buy it if I did it. I'm always a little cagey with that sort of thing, though. Shit. Okay. Font. This is gonna be pickle. What happens if I put this one at? Let's try 40. Hmm. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna start tweaking. I'm just gonna do random shit until it works, till it feels right. Where's your hair color? Yeah. Random design shit. Let's see what happens. Let's see what works. Hmm. 260, I'm thinking. This should be good. Yeah, that's like perfect. No, not perfect. A bit more. 270. 270 points. Almost 275. That should be good. Yeah, that's perfect. Hmm. Not sure how I feel about that. Hang on. Let me grab the music, but turn the desktop audio down so I don't get copyright struck again. Okay. Brief test to see if that gets me taken down. It was like 1 second. Let's see. Did that even play? Oh, damn. Okay, I guess it didn't. All right. I'm going to play some music because I gotta focus for this one. This one is baffling me. You see. God, why is YouTube so laggy all of a sudden? Okay, alright. Turn my brain on. Just straight up, just focus on this. Don't think about it. Just gonna do it. Okay. Where's my reference? There we go. Alright, let's try this. Okay. So, I'm thinking just straight up type. Like huge. Maybe? Yeah, good idea. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do here. So I think I'm going to really play into the graffiti style look, and I'm going to see where it goes from there. So it's definitely worth a try. Let's see. So for the kind of Just really get the vibe in. Let's try it. No, it's too big. It's not enough. It needs to be more extreme. Ooh, wait. Maybe. Let me put the letter behind it. So that way. Damn, okay, her name might just be too long for this. Let me see. Shit. Alright, this is a pickle. Let me see. If all else fails, put a circle. That's what I always do. Oh, I'm receiving a scam phone call from God knows where. You know what? Actually, let me add a shadow to this. That might help. Nope, maybe not. Okay, it's the vibe that I'm having trouble with that I can't. It needs to look kind of. How do I explain it? It has to look a bit more graffiti-esque, which I was definitely trying to go for, but I was having trouble with. So, how am I going to do that? You think? Graffiti, 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 graffiti. Okay, I'm going to have to physically, like, actually draw this one in. I think there's no way around it. Alright, let's try it. Alright, let's add a base. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's try this. Then add the color texture. Ooh, there we go. Just get this right. Gotta get Blaine's name in there a little better for sure. Here we go. The chaos and the writing works good with what. Yeah, I like how energetic it feels. Like I want it to look right though. That's the trick. Like, hang on. It's the A that's bothering me, I think. The A is the thing that's kind of... The A. Yes, the A. Very funny. Come on. All right, let's see. Let me get the A a little bigger. And then just exaggerate the hell out of this. Yeah, I really want this to feel kind of street-esque. Because I think I'm getting a better grasp of how I want the aesthetic for Liminox to be. Something between like really dirty, kind of street-esque, and like something actually like well put together, like an engineering document almost. Actually, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on. Idea. Why don't I actually physically take some of the engineering documents and just put them in? Hang on, where's the TVU? There we go. Let's try this. Why not? Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is it... The hell? Oh, what? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get rid of that. Gotta get rid of this. All the white lines. Ooh, okay, that's a good look. I see now. So what if it's like this? Teeny bit smaller. With it, actually, I should make the info a little bit more dense. Let's put this up here. So let me bring this over here. Just get all the details a lot closer. Oof, I didn't realize there's still some white in this. Let's try experimenting a little bit. How bad could it be? Okay. Here. Oof. Okay, that multiply is not doing us any favors here. Okay, I have an idea. Add this in here, and then put warmer colors on this. I'm really locked in for this one. I'm trying to figure this out. No, that is too much contrast. If I just like... I just doubled up on this. Just really exaggerate the lettering. Okay, it's a good thing I took typography, because this would be a pain in the ass otherwise. Let me try this. Oh god, I have virtual insanity stuck in my head now. The YouTube playlist just switched on, and now I'm just hearing like all the music I've been listening to for the past few days. Naturally, it's a bunch of Jamiroquai, because that's just what I listen to all the time. Oh, where's my sketch? Okay, I really, really like the energy. Get a playlist of that. Yeah, I gotta, I gotta save one of them sometime. YouTube usually picks some pretty good songs for the auto playlists. I've noticed. It's gotten freakishly good at it recently. Okay, let me try border here again. God, it's so long since I've just done straight, like, graphical art. Send me song names and I can probably find them on Spotify. Sure. Let me see. Every Morning from Sugar Ray. That one's pretty good. I've been listening to that one a lot recently. One Little Slip, Bare Naked Ladies is another pretty good one I've been listening to a lot. Pretty much everything from Jamiroquai is like good. Like I've never seen them do a bad song. Ooh. I really like how emotive this one is. I kind of almost don't want to... I gotta do something, but I don't know what is gonna look good here. My refs. Ooh, idea. If I really play into the graffiti aspect of this. I suppose that'd be a bit lighter, wouldn't it? Yeah, it looks like all of Jamiroquai's songs are on Spotify. Yeah. I mean, I'd be surprised if they weren't, if anything. They're really popular. Well, maybe not as popular as they were in the 90s, but like they're still pretty damn popular. Ooh, wait, that's kind of genius. It's like the paint dripping is the exclamation point. Though the tone, better for city driving. Fair enough. Made of virtue. Get that about that. Take the Cuddy to Ottawa. When is Canference, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Early August? Okay. I might go to the next one, honestly. Ooh, okay, I really like how this is turning out now. Whenever you come to the Ronto, I'm sure Fernal Equinox is going to be really fun. This year's was at August 1st to 3rd. Damn, that's shorter than I thought. It's like 2 days. Oh no, I thought it was going to be a lot longer. Oh, hell yeah. Here comes the Will Smith. Okay. Let me mess around with the colors of this. Let me see what the green. Let's see what green looks like on this. Just out of curiosity. I haven't done a whole lot of tri-colored graffiti palettes. Interesting. I might not use it for this one, but oh, actually, that looks pretty good. Cheeky with it. Na 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 na. That does look pretty good, actually. I do kind of like that a lot. What do you think, pink or green? Pink or green? What do you think? They both look really good, don't they? Or actually, let me try this. Pink and green. Just need to find the right pink and the right green. Watermelon. I use this combo a lot because it actually has a decent amount of meaning in the story. Because like Eleanor's whole thing is that she's kind of deciding who she wants to be still. That doesn't look bad, honestly. A bit more yellow. Like this. I think that's pretty good. What do you think? So this is mixed green, pink. Yeah, this one I like a lot. I can always change it back anyway. Yeah, I fuck with this color palette a lot. Make it shiny, actually, real quick. Na, 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 na. I'm listening to Getting Jiggy with It right now. It's really stuck in my head. Ooh. Wait. Like that, maybe? No. Let's see this. This might look good. I'm a little bit more quiet than usual because I'm just listening to music while I do this. It's just a shame that I can't play it because YouTube is really funny. Ooh, wait, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's really nice. YouTube playlist, when I get my new radio, you can get St. Pepsi songs. Oh my god, not the Speed Racer theme song. Yeah, I forgot this was in my playlist. Okay, I fuck with this really hard. This is coming out really nice. Let me saturate this a tiny bit more. Ooh. This is really nice. 2, 3. I just need to get the comp a bit better. The tech doc background was such a good idea. Yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna try something. Brick wall texture. I'm gonna start adding textures to these because I think I used to do it a lot, and then I kind of stopped for a long time. But I want to try it again. See how this goes. It's been a while since I've done something like this, so I want to see. It's probably going to be a little too much at first because I'm trying to figure out, or should I just keep it like that? What happens if I do pin light on this? Oof. Actually, wait. Hang on a sec. Hold up. It may not entirely be too bad. Damn, okay, there's something I'm trying here, but I can't quite get it right. I'll stick with the document background for now. Okay, what else can I add to this? Patterns? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could add more graffiti now that I think about it. Ooh, awesome. Franz Ferdinand is playing. Okay, I really like how this one is coming out so far. Oh, not the Archduke, the band. The band Franz Ferdinand. Probably should have made that a bit more clear. Yeah, not the Archduke, the band. Okay, yeah, this one might be a bit better to listen to in the meantime. Okay, let me see. Hmm. So let's see, what happens if... Oh hey, we got another watcher. My tism, it was tickled. Oh yeah, the history moment. That's kind of what I was thinking when I first saw the band too. Or well, heard of the band, Franz Ferdinand. Morning. Alright, what are we thinking? What do you think of this? I'm thinking of doing a double frame. Like this. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Hey, that's good. There we go. Just gotta make some slight adjustments, make sure it looks right. Let me see. I don't know how I feel about this. Let me go back to how it was before. I kind of like it without the frame, honestly. Let's go back to the no frame, just real quick. Okay, let me get rid of this. It's missing something. I'm just not sure what. I guess just these little nodules here and there should be fine. Oh my god, it's this song. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody. I should have known this one was gonna come on. Oh my god. Not the entire selection. There we go. Good enough. Dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. This one's really stuck in my head. Oh, hang on, let me just add some teeny bits of text up here. Okay. Ooh, maybe it should be like yellow actually, because that is her dialogue color. Honestly, I think this is pretty much about as good as it's gonna be. But I'm gonna mess around with it a teeny bit more. This feeling warm and bright. Just messing with some circles here. See if this does anything. This feeling warm and bright. This circle. It is the best shape, objectively speaking. I use it in like half of my art. You know what half? Damn, okay. Is this too cluttered? No circle? Circle. I feel like it's a teeny bit too cluttered. I also really like the circles, personally. Alright, I'll keep them. Let's try this. A Cosmic Girl is playing. That's a good one. Another Jamiroquai song. All their stuff is like great. I'm kind of addicted. I'd like to go to a concert someday, but there's no way in hell I could afford that. Yeah, their music is really good. I love their music. Hmm. What am I missing here? I want to go to a show by the midnight, but they're literally touring at the worst times for me to attend. That's generally how it goes. Honestly, yeah, fair enough. I was gonna say you should still probably go, but if it's like really inconvenient times, then it's just nothing that can be done, I suppose, until they get better times to tour. Not gonna lie, I really like this watermelon color palette a lot. It's watermelon, but it's my watermelon. Okay, I think this is pretty much done. It'd be best if they were near during my trips, but it doesn't justify the sheer. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you really like them, you might as well. And you do really like them. If they do Canada again, well, they'd probably just be in Toronto, unless they're nuts and they go to BC for some reason. Well, maybe not nuts. It's not. That's not that expensive. I'm completely biased. Come to Toronto, please. I don't want to pay $1,000 to go to BC for a concert. It's not that expensive. Yeah, maybe. You're new here? Oh, hey. Hello. We got a new viewer. Toronto's either 6 hour drive or $800 tram. Yeah, fair enough. Hello. Pleasure to have you on the stream. Welcome to the stream. Usually I just do these kind of art streams, just to kind of, invite you in and whatnot. Like I just do these art streams. And did you ruin any vibes? No, not at all. Happy to have you here. Don't you worry. Also, nobody is nuts for going to Vancouver. Vancouver is very nice, I've heard. But it is really expensive as hell to go there. So, you said, oh, wait one sec. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I cannot even imagine driving to Vancouver without a doubt. I don't think the Cutlass would make it personally. Like, I don't even think like that's kind of ridiculous. Especially if you're gonna be driving like around the roads there. I've heard they get kind of bumpy at times. It'd cost, yeah. I can't even like begin to imagine how much it would cost in gas as well. Probably something like insanely expensive. Costs about $80 to fill it. Is it $80 to fill it every single time? That's so much money. Oh my goodness. $80 every time. Are we going places from America? No, we're talking about Canada. So like it's like Toronto to Vancouver, which is insane. Like that's a really crazy drive. That's like a 4-day drive. That's so far. That's uh yes. Let's see. Yeah, the car is not new by any means. So the car is not particularly well equipped to deal with that kind of environmental stress, let's just say. I think it could do it, but I'd rather have the new. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, when with the new suspension and like the new engine and like everything new, yeah, I could probably do it. But like, I don't think it could do it like in its current state, personally. I don't know. Well, I mean, you drive it a lot more than I do fuel injection. Does it not have? Is it running on diesel? Unless it's like an insane question to ask. It does run on gasoline, right? Car's carburetor. Oh, I forgot. I forgot the carburetor exists. I forgot that's a thing. Man, I haven't seen a carburetor since I like took apart a lawnmower engine in high school. And that took me back. It's been so long since I've seen a carburetor. Honestly, hang on. What do you guys think? How's this looking? I think this is like pretty much done. I can't think of anything that's like standing out particularly grandly to me that I want to add. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna experiment with something a little bit. I'm gonna experiment with the text. I want to try something with the text that I just thought of. Ooh, okay, I really like that. I really like that a lot, actually. That's kind of nice. Okay, yeah, I might actually just end up doing that. Ugh, but the problem is this, the green at the bottom. That does look really nice, not gonna lie. It's a hard choice. I can't even lie. It's a really tough choice. If I get rid of this at down there. No, oh, it doesn't look right there. That doesn't look too right either. Hmm. If I just get rid of the green part here and nowhere else. Yeah, it's not so bad. Oh, that's why that's looking weird. I didn't really fully color all that. No wonder that looks so odd. There we go. I was looking really unbalanced for a moment. So I'm gonna crop this down here. Teeny, teeny, teeny bit. I think this is a bit better balanced personally. Then I'm just gonna add her tail. Okay, I really, 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 really like this. This is itching a part of my brain that I really like. That sounds a bit odd. Here we go. Yeah, so that squares off the top, and then that gives balance for the bottom, and then I just have to put the tail. The tail would probably, I don't know, maybe. Probably look something like this. Hang on, get the tail on. It's always the tails. I always keep forgetting the tails. Okay, let me try the tail. For Blaine here. Let's see how this goes. Then I would probably just get the gradient on that. Yeah. And her leg. And that should be pretty much it, honestly. Like, I can't think of much else I could really bother doing at this point that wouldn't just make it look really cluttered. But it might be worth experimenting a tiny bit. What do you think? Is this yay or is this nay? I might have to make the document a little bigger, actually, so the round part is more visible. Ooh. Okay, this is nice. Hey, look, it's in orbit. Then maybe down here just to balance it out. Green bar. Just a thought. No. Okay, let me shrink this down a tiny bit. They need a bit more focus on Eleanor, I think. Bit too distracting from the two of them. Where's the text? Up here. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. I think that's the one. Maybe without this text, or at least significantly reduced. $100. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of much else to do from this point on, but I might end up eating those words like I did earlier. I think this is pretty good though. What do we think? Is this good for finished? I say so. Yeah. It's turned out fab. Yeah, I did not think this was gonna end up looking nearly this good. I just kind of wanted to experiment a little, honestly. It came out looking really good. Just gonna add this last little bit here. One last tiny thing to balance it out. Oh, right, my logo. I forgot about that. There we go. That's what I was missing. Oops. Let me open that up real quick. Here we go. And just throw that in there. Definitely gonna have to redo the Lima Knox logo at some point to be a little bit nicer. Okay, I think that is pretty much done. Okay, this was definitely a more quiet stream for sure, but thank you everyone, particularly you, Bark Shark, for watching. And yeah, thank you both for being here. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. This came out way better than I was expecting. I am very sleepy. I am very eepy right now. The eeper, yeah, I'm getting real close to just passing out. I'm kind of tired. It's fun being here. It's fun having you here. It's fun having both of you guys here. These little streams are definitely pretty fun to do. They help me focus. I actually like have to do things on stream. I can't just get distracted halfway. So it's definitely nice. I'm just gonna make a couple tiny adjustments real quick and then I'll finish up and then I'll end the stream. Yeah, making these a little thicker maybe. Here's your tail. There we go. And just add this last one up here. And I'd say that's pretty much done. There we go. Actually, no. Very, very tiny adjustment. Being perfectionist about this. I should finish this up. Okay, yeah, this came out way better than I thought it was going to come out. I didn't think it was going to be nearly this nice looking. I'm definitely going to try more stuff like this, though, because this is really fun. And it's not like a crazy amount of effort more. Okie dokie, I think that's actually finished now. Okay, well, it was a pleasure having everyone on here. I'm going to finish up. Good night, guys.